Welcome, dear Libra, to your November reading here with me, Oliver, on Wellness Beyond Intuition. I am so happy that you're here, and we'll just dive right into it. So remember, check out your other placements: Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. And if there's a word or a phrase that really speaks to you, then please make it your own. These readings are general, but maybe that way you can sort of better get an idea what it is that's going on for you. This month we are using the Light Seers Tarot, and I'm doing the upside down pyramid spread, which is just really nice. I do the personal readings, and you can find me over at one2listen.com if you'd like to talk to me one-on-one. And all that is in the description box between below, not in between, below this video. So let's jump into it. So we are going to see, where are we going to start? Where are we going to start this month, Libra? What's coming up for you? What is it that you need to know? There we go. Well, you got the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. It's okay to hold on to what you got, but overthinking things will, and I'm talking about especially when it comes to your finances, etc., but also something that's more earthy, something more tangible, something that you're not ready to let go of just yet. It's okay to hold on to it because it gives you a sense of power. It gives you a sense of groundedness. It's just that allowing yourself to overthink things in that matter, it's just not going to get you where you need to go that as fast. Again, we got the Seven of Pentacles right after the Eight of Swords. So I have a feeling that the effort that you're putting into certain projects, certain situations, it could even be a person that you really have invested a lot in. You may not see exactly what it is. It may not happen fast enough. That's what I'm talking about. It's sort of like, you planted all these good intentions for a while back, and all you got right now is a tiny little sprout that's coming up, where you would love to see, something more bigger and more tangible, but it's coming your way. There's help on the way in the form of the King of Wands here, okay? There's somebody who has been there, done that, and now it's time for them to pass on the baton, so to speak, and they're looking at you going, I have things that I can give you. Remember, all of this can also just be metaphorically, right? We don't always have to talk. It doesn't necessarily have to be people coming up and handing you a baton, it's not always that. You got the Two of Swords happening here. You got the Six of Cups, and you have the Fool, and you've got the Six of Swords. You got the Nine of Swords, and it ends in Four of Wands. Okay, so besides that, I want to be very, very clear with you is that past love is coming back into your life somehow, in some way or the other, And I feel that this past love that's coming in, if we're talking about a specific person, your person that's coming back into your life has a lot of regret about how your relationship, so to speak, ended, and they really want to take things to calmer waters with you. I would say even go so far as to say they would like to build something more long-lasting with you, and I would go so far as to say a marriage, perhaps. But marriage can be many things, I mean, like I've learned over the years that just because we use the word marriage doesn't necessarily have to mean, a church and a big wedding and I do and I do not, right? But it can also just be like a really deep commitment to what we share with each other and where we're going in life and who we are. It'll take some kind of leap of faith to do that. So now I understand better why you may be holding on to certain things that you have in your life, even though because it gives you a sense of feeling strong, because this particular person that we're talking about, your person, may actually have done a number on you in the past, or it feels that way where you felt that you were not as safe as you could have been. It may also have been, and it's and of course, if you're with somebody from the past, and you spent a lot of time, and or at least you feel that you've invested a lot of energy into this particular relationship, and it hasn't gone where you wanted to go, then of course, like it can feel like a waste of time because you don't see the results as fast as you would want to. This person is very upset that as I said, they feel regret, and they want to take things to a completely different level with you. And I think they're going to take the leap of faith, to be honest. They're going to take that leap of faith and reveal themselves to you, and say what's really on their mind. It's kind of sweet in a way, Hey, who knows? Maybe you're going to meet for a coffee or sit at a romantic cafe, and they're going to talk to you and say, listen, I'm so sorry. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. We all make choices in life, and sometimes, like, hopefully we all get a second chance. I do believe in second chances, but I wouldn't do a third chance. That's just too much. But second chances are always good, because we can all learn from the past, right? And hopefully this person has. It's sweet, and it's something that was meant to be, but it didn't turn out the way it wanted to. I think the promise here is that there is a lot of potential. So my advice to you, dear Libra, is, even though it's tempting to say no, I'm done, it's time to move on, I would give it a thought or two, and you can do that. Like you're the kind of air sign that, even though they talk about Libras as if, when they have a hard time making up their mind, but when they finally do, it's done. But again, it's so different from person to person, right? I mean, you have the opportunity here to move into a place, and you can allow yourself to say, no, I have the energy, and I can spare a moment here to do that, and to move on, and create space for this person to show that they have really changed. I'm telling you, they really regret what they've done. They're hard on themselves. They're really beating themselves up about this. And but then again, of course, Libra, you are wonderful. We know that, right? So but they're upset that they didn't get a chance to, or they didn't give themselves a chance to really take it to that level with you, and now they want to, the next level, that is. And I do see you actually celebrating and having a good time, and finally doing it. But it takes that goodwill, right? It takes that sense of, we can actually do it. Finally, we can do this, and we can do it in a beautiful way, in a very calming and beautiful way. And that's where you will take this. I truly believe that. And allowing it to shine something bright on the both of you. Um, there is just this, like, your thoughts, should, just the Eight of Swords here, your thoughts, don't let them get the better of you. Even though you are an air sign, and air signs tend to live in their minds, don't let it get the better of you. That whole Eight of Swords is like, overthinking things, playing with a ball of yarn, and the more you play with it, the more entangled it gets. I mean, if you ever look behind a television, with all those wires, and how did they get so entangled? It's almost by themselves. I mean, it's a mystery, what the, and but then again, like, give you a moment to jump from the head into the heart, so to speak. Live there for a moment. Give your thoughts a rest, and see where that will take you. I think that will take you to a place where you're going to experience things in such a more beautiful way. The Two of Swords is, always finding the crossroads and finding balance and peace in which way should I go in order to have the best outcome, so to speak. But again, when it when it's when it's combined with the Eight of Swords, again, I would say try just to breathe, move into your heart. Move into your heart in November, dear Libra, and you will see things come together for you, okay? That's it. We will see you in December and enjoy November, okay? And live in your heart.